Just like how every superhero has an origin story, which usually consists of dead parents, anime fans also have an origin story on how they got into anime, albeit a less tragic one, usually. The story isn't all that special, but I figured it's good to talk about pointless shit sometimes, and maybe some of you guys could let me know how you guys got into anime too. So one day, I was sitting on my bed and thought of my childhood, where my parents sat me in front of a television, and me watching an episode where I vaguely remembered seeing a pink guy fighting a spiky haired guy who kept turning blonde, which after countless seconds of thinking I figured out the name. So as you do, I found a totally legit streaming site to watch the first few episodes for nostalgia, and obviously got sucked into finishing the entire series. Now this isn't how I got into anime. I said that in quotations because a friend of mine said, "Hey, Dragon Ball and Pokemon don't count because everyone watches it," which I assume he meant as even non-anime watchers have probably watched it, so that doesn't make you an anime fan because it's so hugely advertised in the West, if that makes sense. So after completing Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, I felt an empty feeling and was searching for stuff to fill it. I sat on my bed again and remembered a more recent memory of a yellow-haired dude going after a black-haired emo-looking dude, and began watching it on another legit streaming site. So after watching Naruto, followed by Bleach and then One Piece, I figured, hey, I'm an otaku now. But then another friend of mine, who was an experienced weeb, told me, that mainstream shit does not count. And so this left me dejected. Damn, I thought I was a pro at this stuff, but it turns out I didn't even scratch the surface. So I was perusing through the internet, and my eyes caught the attention of a busty pink-haired vampire girl, which at the time, and at my young age, was hella naughty. So I figured, being my rebel self, I'd watch this totally inappropriate ecchi harem called Rosario Vampire. Now after completing that and regrettably loving it, I searched through similar shows, found more and more, and learned that there were a lot of these types of anime. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I was a sucker for ecchi harems. Now at this point, I felt like I was at the top. I watched so many ecchi harems that nobody could deny my anime skills. But then I found a particular show called Higurashi, which I was lured in by the cute art style, and that was my first experience with a mature anime. After that, I sunk into an even deeper pit of amazing anime that had actual good characterization, story setting, and no ecchi. After getting through 50 anime, the rest became a blur. So I probably explained a lot more than my first viewing experience and got a bit carried away. But here's the thing, what makes you an anime fan? Is it the amount of shows you watched? Or if you watched an obscure enough anime, which is a hidden gem, to be called an anime fan? What do you guys think?